Hello, everyone. This is Maria from mariascraftingcorner.com. I am so happy to be back with you guys. I have a little bit of a mess. I'm just going to move some things in there in the meantime. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you today? Oh my God, I have missed you guys too. I loved being back home and being with my family, but I sure wish I could have taken some of my stuff with me and create there. It's kind of funny. I did miss the creating process. So, welcome, welcome. I have my lips very chapped, and I think it's just because we moved from very humid and tropical to Colorado, which is very, very dry. Okay, a minute to think and to talk. So let's see, I'm just making sure. Elizabeth, let me know if you can hear me and see me well. I feel that sometimes when I do get out and come back on vacation, I feel like I forget how things work. I even forget how to talk. By the way, yeah, that has happened to me all day long. Like, I've been thinking more in Spanish logically because I was talking mostly with my mom and dad, right? Thank you, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't remember English. So just in case if you hear anything weird, let me know. Do let me know if you're watching, if it's streaming fine. It looks like it's streaming fine, but I want to make sure. Okay, so let's see. Many things. Today, definitely. Hey, Adrian, how are you? I'm gonna make. I am making a little bit of a change, just because I got in yesterday and I finally arrived home. Perfect. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hi, Ida. How are you? I finally got home like at 8:30 or something, and at night. So I was not able to really make anything special, right? Like for my regular videos. So I figured hey Brenda, how are you? I figured that I'm going to make the paper pumpkin kit, since all the cutouts are there, and like all the stuff is already there, and I don't have to like die cut stuff. Oh my God. I am so very sorry, Ida. Oh, sorry about that. I'm sending you all the hugs. I'm sorry. I, I'm so glad that you liked my card, but I am so sorry about that. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yes, we can speak in Spanish. That is good for me. Anyway, so I had figured again to just do the paper pumpkin kit alternative today, and then during the weekend kind of have our general or regular card, and still have our Sunday simple stamping Sunday. So I'm trying to kind of pick up a little bit, but it's gonna take me it's gonna take me time, guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me again. So my heart goes to you, Ida. I am so glad that I was part of her happiness. But again, my heart goes to you. So, okay, let me think. Sorry. Two things. So, Stampin' Up has upcoming online exclusives. You've probably seen it everywhere and anywhere, but they are coming, I want to say November 6th or November 7th. Really, really cool stuff coming. I order what we have available that we can pre-order, and I want to show them to you. But I'm going to do that at the end of the video, so we have time to kind of work on the card first. The second thing is, okay, a couple things I do have to share with you guys just because it's pretty amazing. So we are having a offer for for the, yeah, we're sorry, for the 35-year anniversary, and so for the starter kit. And it is pretty amazing. If you are not a demonstrator and you're interested in it, becoming a demonstrator, this is a great opportunity. All you have to do really is, let me see, I'm looking to what you guys are writing, and I need to focus here. So your starter kit can have either a 35% off from the regular cost, which is $100, right? And that includes shipping. But that means that your starter kit will be like $65 and you get $99 worth of product. Or you can have 35% more. So I think it is a wonderful opportunity if you're interested. I have finally started a team. Yay! I'm very excited about that. I have two wonderful new members or team members, and I am very excited. We are now called the Messy Crafters, guys. Hey, Anita, how are you? And I was like, excited about that. So if you guys are interested, do let me know. Send me an email to Maria at mariascraftingcorner.com if you want to know more, or just go into the regular Stampin' Up website and you can choose me as your lead. If that's wonderful, if that's what you would like, wonderful, it'd be amazing. Oh, that's wonderful. Yes, Ida, I agree. We'll make her happy today. Okay, and lastly, because of course it's part of me, um, this is my gift for you if you order $50 or more in my online store before shipping and taxes. I always have to say this. So this is the memory pack. We've used it in a few cards in the past, and I just really, really like this one in particular. Thank you, Anita, for sharing. So just letting you guys know, this is what you will win. Yeah, you will get free if you order with me on my online store. Hey, thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. And lastly, but not least, because this is so beautiful, today is the last day for you to subscribe to Home for the Holidays Paper Pumpkin Kit. If you're not sure if you're going to like it, if you're not sure if you're going to want to maintain the monthly subscription, you can always subscribe and pause or cancel. But I think this is a wonderful opportunity. And I forgot to put anything about this, but Stampin' Up! Is having a free shipping. So it's free shipping on orders from $75 and up. And it goes, it was yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So you still have one day to get your free shipping. I'm just saying, guys. Okay. All that said, let's go to the crafting table and see how we do this. I have not done a whole lot of cutting. Well, this is my paper pumpkin kit, so I'm not too concerned about it. I did some cutting. We are going to do a little pop-up card. I think that was a great idea just for our regular for this kit specifically, because it brings the pumpkins and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoy it. We are going to improvise a whole lot while we're working here. You know that that usually happens with my paper pumpkin kit. If you're not familiar with me and my alternatives, we improvise a whole lot while we are here in the video. They are way less planned than my regular Tuesday ones, but nothing we can do. Again, I just got here just in case. So we are going to start with a piece of... Oh, Anita, yes. Thank you for asking. It was wonderful to be there with my family. I really spent most of the time with my dad. Like I said, he's 90, and so he's had some health issues. So I just wanted to focus on him, and I was able to do that. So I was very thankful for that. And just blessed that I could spend some time with him, like pretty much one-on-one all the time. We did go visit some family like twice, and that's kind of all we did. So, but it was fun and it was good. I did get some extra pounds. So if you see me a little rounder here, it's because of that. Okay, this is an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of black cardstock. And if you're new again to my paper pumpkin kit, I always try to use only what's in the kit, but my tools and black cardstock and white cardstock. And we are going to go ahead and score this at 4.25, which is the half of that of 8.5. Okay, so I'm just using yes, I did, Anita, I really did. So I am using my bone folder just to crease that fold. We're going to put this here for a minute. I'm going to work first on the inside of the card. Let me see how I want to do this. Just kidding, we are going to work on the front. I said I already have cut out a piece of white cardstock. This is just your, oh my God, you guys see this? Looks like I forgot how to do this. Okay, thankfully, I think I have another piece in here. So let's go ahead and try to do this straight. It says 4.25 there. I'm scoring that, and I am just like hoping I do get this. Okay, it seems like I probably did a mistake when I cut this initially. I probably cut it in a rush. So I'm going to bring another piece because I am too OCD, and you guys know that. I'm going to align this at 5.5, and I am going to cut. We're going to use that anyways. It's okay. And now we're going to again align here, and we're going to score. And if this doesn't work, well, we'll let it be then. But hopefully it does work. Oh, see? It did work. So it was just when I cut it initially, it was not well cut. Like I was saying, this is a piece of, let's see, 4.1/8 by 5 3/8. And this is going to be part of our front. And we're going to adhere at least some pieces, and then we'll design the front together in a little bit. I am going to, here is my, sorry about all that noise, my silicone craft sheet. We are going to put some Stampin' Seal Plus, and we're going to adhere to the card base. Like I've said many times, I need this extended. It's me who needs it in order to actually glue this correctly or adhere this correctly. If you are using glue, you always have a little bit more of what's the name of that? Leeway when you are trying to glue things. I have a lot of Stampin' Seal Plus, so I want to use it. So I'm bringing one of those beautiful, this one is not open, envelopes that come with the kit. I already have taken one of the sides, but now I'm going to align the other side, and we're going to line to that 1/16 of an inch line, right, which is that long brown line in here, right after there. And then now we have a good piece here. I'm going to remove these white piece that we are not going to need, and we are going to create, and hopefully this is going to work as well as I hope. Let's see. I think it's barely going to fit, but that's fine. So I am going to use all the extent of it. I was thinking it was a tiny bit bigger, but it's not, and it's fine. But we are going to need, oh, I know what I am thinking. Let's see. Because part of the problem is that these has the glue in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hey, Tara, how are you? I'm so glad you're back. You're here. I'm back. You're here. I am going to try to get this like on the other side, and we are going to try to get a piece of 1 3/4. So I'm going to cut these because in the end we need straight, right, on both sides. And I'm trying to get these kind of curvature out of the way. I don't think we're going to be very lucky with that, but we have to try. And we're going to get this one off. Okay, so I said we need 1 3/4. So I'm going to do these slowly so I can get the most of these, of the higher area. I don't know if that makes sense. So bottom line, this has a curvature. I'm trying to get the most of this area that will give me an extension of what I really wanted. So let's see here. It seems like that's the best we're going to do. It's not perfect, but I think I can live with it. I am going to bring my bone folder. Hey, Kiwi, how are you? Oh, I am glad you're here. I'm going to bring my bone folder to just kind of really help that part that I cut. And these will be part of our card. Let me see where my other little piece is at. I swear to God I had it cut. So this is not it. I think this is it. Maybe? Nope. Well, like I said, okay, yes, I did have it cut. That's the good news. So I just want these to be like the layer in here, so it's not going to be too visible. And because we're not really going to see the pattern of this, I'm actually going to put this, where it has that curvature towards the bottom in here. And we can probably skim off a tiny bit of here. So I'm going to cut these at 5 3/8. And this is going to be the length of that, of the white, basic white piece. So I want to put this in here, and then we're going to put this one in here. And this one is also 5 3/4. And so I have not decided. I think I'm going to go with this look. So we have a little bit of the pattern here, but most of this goes here. Most of this is going to be focused on one color, guys. I swear to God, I still remember how to speak English. Now, I did cut from the edge of here, of these golden ones. I cut a little piece, all I could. So what I did was kind of just align these to my trimmer all the way till, the bottom, till where these cutouts are. So I at least have, a straight side. And I don't know if you can tell, but this one was a tiny bit too close. And what I want to do is I want to put this in the middle. And if you guys notice, I did make it a little longer than we needed, so I can just fold over. Maybe that was not such a good idea. We'll see. I don't know. Sometimes I feel that when I cut it like this, it's not exact, and that gets me annoyed. So let's see if this works the way I want it to. It's not. It's almost like using I guess I'm trying to use it like it was ribbon, but it's not ribbon. So let's see. I am thinking, see, like if I fold it, it looks a little bit better, don't you think? I like it. See, it looks, I don't know. I feel like it fits a little bit better. So we are going to put some glue in here. And it would be awesome if this worked, wouldn't it? But of course it's not going to work because, I just got back. And so it's a little bit rebellious today. Let's see. It's fully rebellious. Guys, I'm sorry. Should have checked on this earlier. So I'm bringing all my pins here to try to make this work. It looks like it's not working, but I'm not sure why this is not going through. I made it. It had like these, oh yes, Tara. It's just that it got difficult. It gets difficult because I'm very used to talking English all the time, of course, right? Here at work and whatever. But I'm just back from home and it's just really, really hard. Okay. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming, guys. We made it. Okay. Let's see. We are going to adhere this. Let me bring this up here, guys. It's easier for me sometimes to have it like that. And I'm going to just fold those over. Okay. And these are right there. And I know they don't look very good right now. But what I'm going to do to help me out with them is I'm going to bring a little piece of tear and tape. I almost got it right. It should have been a little less stingy and make this a little longer, but I didn't. So there's that. And we'll use that tear and tape when we adhere this to that, right? So it'll work just fine in the end, I think. So bottom line, guys, don't be stingy. I've said that several times. As you guys can tell, I kind of have my measurements in here in case you were wondering. I will try to include all those measurements later today. But what we have, so this is 1 3/8 by 1 3/4 by 5 3/8, and this one is 1.5 by 1 1/4 by 1 3/8. So these measure the same, and what we're going to have is something like this. Okay, so I am going to remove those paper backs. If I gladly be amazing if I could find my take your pick. It's here, guys. Don't worry, it's here. I should have like practiced or something before. It's like, you remember how to craft, Maria? Guys, Jesus, it's so funny. Okay, I'm almost there, guys. Almost there. This is one of the reasons why I don't like using the tear and tape in the videos. It just slows a little bit. Okay, so I am going to, so two things. This is going to be the back because it has the glue there and I don't want it. And these, there is a score here. So I'm going to make sure that this is on the lower side because we're going to have some extra decorations. And I feel that that may get covered and that will work well. Now I am going to, or most likely trying to, center this as best as I can. And there we go. So now we have a little bit of extra gold. We all know we like gold. In this area, we like gold. And I'm going to bring just the glue to add this a little faster. That glue is kind of not very full, all in all. And I'm going to put this towards the left side of my card. Now, the rest of the card we're going to design later because it's to me, it's adhering these bigger layers when there's bulk in here that makes it difficult. So that's part of our front. And now we're going to focus on the other side, on the inside. So we need a piece of, and if I am not mistaken, this is the piece. This is 5 1/4 by 8. Okay, and we are going to score this at 4, which is that half of the 8. And I'm aligning this as best as I can since I've already messed it up. And I'm going to like fold this a tiny bit, but just a tiny bit. And I'm going to leave this here for a second and bring the last piece. If I find it, would be amazing. I swear to God, I caught it though. Looks like I'm not going to find my stuff. Guys, if you could see the mess I have in here, it's just a little bit ridiculous. I swear to God. I am looking for it. See? I know this is not it. Okay, let's cut it. Let's forget You know how hard it is for me to just forget that I cut it, because I did. But it looks like I am not going to find it. So we need another piece of, oh wait, this fell off. And it is 2 inches by 8. So let's bring this out here. We're going to cut in here, so 2 inches right there. And now we are going to cut here at 8 real quick. Okay, there it is, 8. And now we are going to score these pieces at 2, 4, and 6. So in 2-inch increments. So there's 2. There you go, 4 and 6. And this is going to be our quote-unquote pop-up piece. Okay, so I'm going to bring my bone folder and we're going to score, not score, kind of enforce, increase those score lines. And this is going to be kind of like our box. Now, I don't know if it's happened to you this, guys, but when you put, so this is going to go in here, right? So when this opens, this is going to look like that kind of setting. Now, I don't know if it happens to you that sometimes, and we've had this discussion, like this kind of gets bulky in here. So I am going to shave off like about 1/16 of an inch on each side, so it's not bulky. Hey Karen, how are you? So it's not bulky. And again, this is just about 1/16 of an inch. You are not late. You're perfectly okay. It took me a little bit to start, of course, because, you know, I talk too much. Okay, so now we have like this with a little bit of a space in there. And so when we add this to our card base in here, this is going to look a lot better because it's going to be, it's not going to get bulky. Okay, so just something that we've talked a lot in the past that I think it's very, very useful. So let's see. Let's bring this here so you guys have an idea of what I'm doing. So these is going to go glue all together. Okay, so we're going to glue this all together here. And I am not cutting it in pieces, and I'm just holding these together just because I want it to look like a scene, like a continuous scene is what I'm thinking. So bottom line, if I cut these, you know, which is usually the easiest way, if you just cut this and create, you know, panel and panel, then you cut the whole scene, right? And I want these to stay one scene only. So because of that, I am going to adhere these. But before I adhere these, I'm going to come back in here and we are going to kind of see where we want this. And I want it right there. And why am I doing that? Because we're going to, I'm going to bring my little pen. Where's my pen? My pencil. I'm going to make a little like marks in there. So I know, because I want to stamp in here some of those beautiful, beautiful leaves that come with the kit. You know, so we're kind of, we can put a couple in here and one lower down, like being part of the box we are creating. Guys, at least I have not forgotten it all. I'm bringing my pretty peacock ink, and I really mean, okay, that's good. You guys know I always try in my, let me remove this. In my grid paper, I love it for that reason, right? I feel that it's just so useful. So I'm just going to get this closer to my one in there. And yeah, it looks pretty dark, but it'll be fine. We all know that it does kind of lowers down in color a little bit. And I'm going to put this one a little bit higher. So my, guys, my big head is in there. I'm sorry. My little mark is there, so I'm going to bring this one in here, and I make a boo-boo there. We'll have to figure out how to cover that. And I'm going to, no, I think I'm going to leave them like that, otherwise it'll be too much. So let me clean that so we don't have any messes in here. We'll have to figure that one. I'm going to bring my eraser so we get that done. Okay. And this is partially what we're going to do. So before we glue our little box, so this little box is going to go in here, kind of like that. And so we have some foliage in the back if you want. Before we do that, we are going to get two pieces. These two pieces are 1 7/8. This, just remember, this is 2 by 2, right? So this is going to be 1 7/8, and this is going to fold. Oh, I'm just kidding. This is 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. That's better, right? And then we scored at 2 in here. So this is going to go all the way here, and we're going to have like a white flap. Now, you guys know me better, so you guys know that I don't like white flaps. Not within my, like, I don't know. I don't like white flaps. So I'm just going to bring a little bit of our ink with our Ace Dover, and I'm just going to kind of get this a little bit of color, which is going to look amazing against this, I think. Anyways, and I'm going to bring these like that, and we're going to also use our dauber here. We can put something in here. We can stamp something in here, and I'm just going to go softly with this. Oops, like that. And I'm going to bring my little thanks. Is this the thanks? Yes. And I want to stamp this in here. So here's my little thanks. So I got to be mindful that I'm positioning this sentiment on the right place. And we're going to do this. I hope my big head is not there, guys, but I've mentioned this. It's hard for me to stamp without putting it close because I have very good light, but it's too good that I'm putting it close because I have very good light, but it's too good that I can't see very well. And we're going to do the same thing here, right? Adding a little bit of ink. And then we're going to go here. And I'm going to go slowly again. Let me remove this. Like that. And we're going to bring another thanks. Again, in here, let's see, up in here, and we're going to stamp. I'm doing my best for that to be straight, but you guys know me very well. I'm not the straight kind of person, even if I try. And now what we have is these little flaps that go in our little box, and you'll have the thanks there. Now, I am going to come back with my bone folder and really crease those folds, otherwise they're going to be moving. You can totally add something here to add it. We can see if that's something we want to do here when we're done. In the meantime, it's going to stay there. So we're going to adhere these. To our little box. And remember, this measures the exact same 2 inches. So it's just the sides, right, where we're going to calculate and center. And then same here. Okay. So now we have, here's how our box is coming to looking like. Now, the next step is I want to create in here like the box, but being able to add some of that beautiful foliage that comes with the kit. Some of those gorgeous, if I find them, it would be amazing. Oh, I know what happens. I had a lot of leftovers, and I figured I'm just going to put them in a little in a little bag. But some of these, right? So we can include them in here. So I have not decided if what I want is for these to be like in the front like that, or create some dimension. Hey, Donna, how are you? It was wonderful, Donna. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys are doing okay. So my thought is, let's put this like this, right? So if, whoops, like that. If we have this like that and we create a little boxing here, it's going to create like a three-dimensional look that you will not get necessarily if you add something straight to the boxing here. So I am thinking we need a little bit of a help in here. So let's see. I'm thinking probably 1/2 inch is a good idea. So I'm cutting these at 1/2 inch. That's one. I said 1/2 inch and I go for one. Let me tell you guys, let me tell you, because we don't need a whole lot in here. And we are going to score, and these, how much is this? This is, looks like 3 3/4. So I'm thinking if I score, let me see. I think I have a better way to do this. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, guys. Okay, so let's see. So I think it's better if it's 4. So let me cut this at 1/2. So we're gonna cut this at 1/2 inch like we did before, but this at 4. And it's just when it's 4, it's just easier for my math. And so, or my not ability to make math. And we're going to score this at 3. And we're going to score it at 1, I'm sorry, and then at 3. So it's 1 and 3 where we're scoring. I swear I know how to craft, guys. And we're going to create like kind of a C-fold, right? So we're going to fold this one mountain and this one valley. And what we're going to do, so this is going to measure the same 2 inches, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this one in here, a little bit there. And so we're going to adhere these to, let's do it like this, right there. And so we're going to have one there. And that is a little bit lower than I want it to. Let me bring this. I'm going to bring it up. It's not really going to make a whole lot of a mess. Although I'm going to kind of do that. It's not ideal, but nobody's going to be able to see that. And then this one will, once we close this like that, it's going to go on that there. And we'll be able to, my God in heavens, guys. Oh, I'm looking for this, guys. Why don't you tell me it's right here? And we can put it like here or there. We can play with this. Okay, so see, this is what happens when I have not planned this a little bit better. But thankfully, nobody's going to see that. I think I want it more on this side. So this is going to look like that. If I put it like here, then it will. I'm just making sure that this mechanism that I have in mind is actually going to work, right? Because what we need is for this to move with the card. Do you know? Oh my God, Donna, for real? I can't believe you. I am not going to complicate myself too much. I'm going to leave this in here. I'm going to glue this. If it works, then we'll work on that. If it does not work, then No, we are not going to make our lives very complicated, as I have not had a lot of time to really work on this. Remember that we shaved off a little bit of a 16th on it. And I'm going to put this one in here. I'm just putting it up a little bit, mainly because I had that boo-boo, and if I do that, then guess what? You won't see it. And now the other one. And the whole goal here is it needs to be able to close, just like so. So when you open and close, it will close. Now this needs to close like that. It fits almost perfectly there to the to the edge, right? So you can make this a little bit smaller if you want, but not bigger. And I'm going to bring back my bone folder here. And now we're going to add this in here. So this is how this is going to look, kind of like that. And we'll decorate this here in a second, okay? I'm going to bring my glue, of course, because it's the easiest way. That was a lot of glue, guys. This is not going anywhere, huh? And I'm going to fold it. Let me not get all this glue somewhere in my hands. I'm going to fold it in a way. There it goes. I swear to God, I know how to craft, guys. I swear, I swear. I just don't want it all over in everywhere, but that's kind of what's happening. Okay, there we go. So I am just aligning these. So this is 1/4 of an inch smaller, right? And I am aligning it with the, let me clean my hands for 1 second or I'll get stuck to the paper, with the other fold we have there. Score line. I forgot all of a sudden how to speak. These, remember, this needs to be open. This is how this will open. And now we can make sure that when we glue it, it will all glue together. Okay. Guys, does that make sense? Let me know if it does not make sense. It makes a lot of sense in my brain what I am saying, but I am not sure it makes sense to you. Oh, yeah. That is interesting. Yeah, I really, really have to say I like this kit. Okay, so now we have our pop-up, right? Like this. Now, here's what I was telling you guys. If we are able to get these bees up in there like that, it'll look more of a 3D if we do it like in the middle, right? And we can even try to do a couple than in here, because then there's nothing in there. Does that make sense? So I keep wanting to do this, but I'm just going to make sure that this actually is going to work the way I think it's going to work, because I am not always sure that things are going to work. So this is not working how I want it. So instead of messing these, we are going to keep this in here with one like that towards the edge here. Yeah, it really, I wish this would work. What am I doing wrong? It's the question, guys. It's the question. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it does work. Okay. So let's glue this. Ah! Mostly. It's there. It's there, guys. We made it. We didn't make it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put this like this. You're not going to be able exactly to see what I am doing, but there, it fit. Now, the way I think I would do this is I'm going to put it there, but I am going to fold it and make sure it's closing. And you see like where it hangs out, so it closes when it needs to. What if you fold in the middle? I'm not sure I get what you're saying, Adrian. Okay, let me move this. No, you guys can't see. I'm putting a little bit of glue here in that flap. And then I'm holding this as is. And actually, I'm going to close it and let it dry a little bit so it stays where it needs to stay. Okay, so there we are. Now we can put a little leaf in here, right? And we can put some in here like lower. But I'm going to bring this one up here in the back. And this moved a tiny bit. There. Stay, stay. It's like almost talking to a dog. Stay, stay. Okay, we're going to bring some glue. And we're going to bring our... Maybe I should not use glue, but use something else. Okay. Glue is not working with me today because we need this to stay. And this is going to be the easiest way. Okay. There it is. So it stays. So far, so good. This is where we're at, right? Now, let's bring the rest of our beauties. So my thought is, so this is looking like this, right? So my thought is we can put some, this is really annoying, guys. Okay, now I have thing there that wants to stick. So what doesn't stick is not sticking. What's sticking is not, yeah. Okay, let's see if that works. So I'm moving all this towards the side so it stays within the perimeter that I want. And hopefully that will work. Wish me luck. Okay, that seems to have worked. So good start. And now we have this other one, and I kept thinking that we can totally put this one in here because it's smaller. So I'm going to adhere this to the side in there. And it doesn't fit perfectly because it's a little bit bigger, right? So I am, let's see. I just don't want to cut it too much, but it may be that. So I'm just putting this tilted. That may be, that's what I was thinking. I think that the thing was my glue was not working. So now we have that 3D, this is how it will look, right? That 3D look. Now it looks a little better. And we can close this. And we can totally bring back some of our pumpkins in here. I'm going to bring the Calypso Coral one because I feel it's so much more colorful. Or we can bring one in here. I did have a boo-boo here. So let's clean that. We can totally put one here and one here. And then we create that like kind of dimension to it, right? And we'll bring this one. And we'll put that one there. And also, I like that it brings a little bit of color to it. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate it. I have struggled today. Okay, so this is the inside. So it will fold, it closes, it opens. And I think it's so super cute. And now, let's go ahead and decorate this. I sure hope I find my pieces. I have one piece here, and that's what I was thinking is I want a little bit of these it's crumb cake, right? In here because it gives extra color to it. And we can totally bring one of our friends, maybe, just like that. And we even can bring some extra gold, something like that. And so that makes the front so pretty, I think. So I'm going to bring glue in here. And if you notice, I am putting it like on this side, right? I guess what I'm trying to say. So I covered part of this, but not all of this. And I can see that this is a straight line. And now, this is not what I need. I'm going to bring my golden leaves. And I don't know why I'm using the biggest of these, but that's fine. And I want that to kind of go out. And I knew there was something there, but I'm going to leave it as is, guys, so I don't mess it more. Let me see. Maybe that did not work. Okay, sort of, maybe. We'll let it dry for a minute, and then we'll erase it with our friend. And I'm going to bring our leaves like this, and then our pumpkin. And what do we want? I want this grateful for you. I like this grateful for you. Does this one fit in here? Let's see. I think it fits okay. Where is my little... Here's my block. And if you guys hear music, my husband just got musical. Okay, so I have everything in here pretty messy. So I'm gonna, same as always, try in there first and get that there. And yeah, big head probably coming. And now we have that. Okay, that goes far away from me. Otherwise it'll get messy. We don't want messy. We want this one a little bit going off that edge. And now we'll bring our pumpkin. And again, I like this Calypso Coral because I feel it brings, it really brings some extra color. So I am organizing these to fit the way I want it. And then we're going to put our Grateful For You here on top of this, all with some dimensionals, guys. And we're almost done. Okay, 1. Yes, I'm going to put 3. I know. I could probably totally put only 1. If you have some, you know, bling bling, I think it really, really would look amazing with this card. Or in here. Is that straight? Yeah. I can't see, guys. Oh, that thing in there is driving me insane. There you go. Cleaning my hands. Okay, so that's your little card. So we have a little bit of gold in there. We can probably clean these. That would be good. We can even add, hey, Yvette, how are you? We can even add some gold to here if we want it. I don't know what you guys think. Oh, thank you. I am so glad you like it, Adrian, since it was kind of like, you know, I can put some gold in here just to kind of create some extras. What do you guys think? Too much? I know I always put too much. It's a thing. But I cannot help it. And I know you guys know that. I don't know. Maybe put something goldish in here. What do you think? Gold or no gold? Let me go here to my computer because I can see. Let me know. Gold or no gold. But this is what I had in mind. Oh, you know what? I was thinking maybe we can add some gold to here, but it's too late. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Yvette. Thank you. I really appreciate that you like it. Yes, because it was such in a rush. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know it was kind of like, I think I have forgotten English. I don't know, guys. I have forgotten how to craft. So I think it's a great option. It's again dirty on one side, dirty on the other. What? Sorry about my big head. What will we do without this thing? And I don't need to bring the head because really, but hey, you have to see my beautiful gold. Okay, so let's bring, see, like we can put it towards here and it kind of will match with that. That one is looking that way and this one's looking that way. So let's see, we're going to bring some gold. I'm so glad you guys like my goldish. So like that. So very simple. It opens. Now we can erase my mess in there. My glue mess, guys, for real. I don't know. That's so much better. And like I say many, many times, if you're a crafter and you don't have this thing, guys, I don't know what you're doing, but well, probably you're less messy than me. But since I am messy, and if you're messy, this would work fine. Okay, so this is a little card today. It has a little pop-up, and how I do this, I have no clue, but I still have some glue in there. Okay, done. We made it. Ta-da! So I know you have probably seen this stuff already from other people because, I'm late to the game this time. But I would like to ask, do you guys want to see what we were able to get from the pre-order? Let me know. Let me know if you want to see what I got. I got what was available, but some of the shiny paper. So let me know if you're interested in seeing it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Tara. I appreciate it. I think that it's okay for being in such a rush. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that reminder because I forget myself. So if you can give me a thumbs up. So let me know. Want to see it or not? I know that you've probably seen most of it. Again, I think it was available last Tuesday, I want to say. So you've probably seen it from somebody else. But if you want to see it, let me know so I can bring it over. And I'm just giving you guys a second to see. In the meantime, well, you want to see it? I think that they have beautiful. It's just this was my feeling, right? It's like I'm not even done with Christmas and they're into spring. I don't know if anybody. I don't know if you guys felt that. So, but I'm gonna show you. This is I have not even opened, but these are like it's called Fluffiest Friends. Now, I have to say, guys, they are adorable. You guys know me. You guys know I love coloring, so I was going to get this. And so, again, I'm like really, really in love with it. I think they're a little bigger. They're rubber. But I'm just really, really happy with this. And these are which you can tell, I've not, oh, there it is. Yeah, I have not even opened. These are the dies. Again, thankfully, are all called Fluffiest Friends. And it has quite a bit of stuff extra, which again, I know I've said this, but I love it. So it has like the beehive and the leaves and some grass, some more leaves. I am guessing this one is for here because I've not tried anything. And then this little kind of art in there. And then you have an extra balloon here as well. So same as I always say, I really, really, really like that Stampin' Up! Does this right for the dies. They do include so many dies, extra dies, that I have to tell you, I absolutely love them. So this is some of what is coming on November 7th, I want to say. These, yeah, I really like them. Again, it took me a little bit to get into it because really it's springy and I'm not even done with like wearing not Halloween has passed, right? But the truth is, this works for any time, right? Look at this beautiful bunny with the cupcake. That's amazing. So I like it. It's not fully spring, but that's what my brain thought initially. So this is one of the bundles. Let me see. Now this is a suite, and I did get it, and I did try to help a little bit here, but you know. So this is the suite comes with these it's called center stripe ribbon. And maybe I'll get this. Maybe. Maybe not. You just never know with me. Okay, guys. I'm like, this is driving me insane. Sometimes, I swear to God. Huh. Okay. I finally got it. Jesus. And I think this is pecan pie in the center. This focus here, focus here. It's not focusing. Let me see if this works best. Okay, there we go. I really, really like this one. And by the way, this will match perfectly with the Holy Night, Oh Holy Night suite. I love this one. So I really, really like this. But it belongs to a suite. I was trying to prepare everything like I did last time, but I was not able to. So we're going to go to the dies here in a second. It brings these gorgeous, and I can tell you how much I want. Oh, yeah, I did get the B one, but I don't think I were able to show it. I asked and in my to my upline, but nobody answered. I asked like 5 minutes before our I started. But look how cute these are. Aren't these so adorable? These are just the perfect bling. It's kind of different, so I really like this one. I did get the B one. The B one it's gorgeous. Now it has, okay, let me not lose my pieces here. This is the paper it comes with, and it's called Mandarin. Okay, guys, Mandarin Meadows. I need translation. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, but that's the name. And it just brings such beautiful paintings. I almost feel like Monet, but in the back is pretty simple, but I really, really like this. And this is what I was saying about the idea of Easter, right? So look at these. Isn't these adorable? And then on the back, it just brings gleam. And then, I really, really like this. Yes, Elizabeth, me too. I really, really like this. It's super useful, I think, to play with. And just to make, especially if you just want to make simple cards, you just use the paper and this is it, right? Like, oh, look at that. How cute is that? So, again, I don't have these as prepared as I have the other one. It is a beautiful paper, but look at this. I really like this color. It's very dark, but I really, really like it. Let's see. Oh, look at this one. Off camera. Isn't this gorgeous? Again, I fell in love with it. I at the beginning I was like, are we looking into spring stuff already? I was a bit confused. But it's not spring necessarily, right? It's just beautiful and there's nothing we can do about it. This was the other side. And this is going to fall here in a second. So guys, don't laugh when it does. Other one that I really, really love today. Oh, look at that. So this one, guys, I love. But have you seen them? See, Elizabeth, have you seen them on like the demonstrator? Meandering. Thank you, Pamela. Meandering. Like, yeah. Why didn't I call it Wandering Meadows? That'll be so much easier for me. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful paper. It has, my God in heavens, it has a lot of another beautiful one. I love this one. This is like just clouds, and well, you guys know I love my clouds. So then this one is another one, more clouds. This can be more like the like sunset or I forgot. Guys, these This is the not the only one, but this is one of the ones that actually has like two sides. And that's the end. Jesus, guys, I'm sorry. There's so many of these all the time. I always forget how many it brings. I think it brings 4 of each design. And it's the color combination is balmy blue, basic black, blueberry bushel, cherry cobbler, crush curry, fresh fuchsia, garden green, granny apple green, highlander heather, lemon lime twist is highland heather, not highlander. And melon mambo, night of navy, orchid oasis, pecan pie, pale pink, pumpkin pie, and shaded spruce. Like it has all the colors. With the paper, oh no, no. I think this is you can do tons with this. But we will work on them. How about that, Anna? Because right now I can barely think. So I'm gonna put these here for a minute. Let's talk about the dies. And I have to say I'm really in love with the dies that it brings. Same as usual. A lot of dies that is not only well, it's not only what comes in the stamp set. So this is our stamp set. Um, hence my oh my god, it's this Easter spring kind of look. But I absolutely love it on that end. Yes, I love the purpley clouds too, Yvette. Very, very much. Kiwi. Oh my god, Kiwi, you just made me laugh. That is so funny. So these are polymer stamp sets, but I really like this. So you have a lot of these dies that will do, um, the stamps, right? So all of these have the stamps. Now these the dies bring an actual little gate, and then these that I think is this for the stamp set. And again, as you guys can tell, I have not seen. Yeah, this is for the stamp set, and I like that very much. And I like about this stamp set is that it has, maybe you see it much better here, that going inside, and so it really gives the idea of dimension, right? Um, so really loving this now because I always do this. So there are 3 dies. This is one. This is that one that I absolutely love. Yes, Elizabeth, I did order it. So I ordered the B suite because I'm going to, well, not going, I'm going to be doing the on stage, and I just wanted to see what they're doing. But it is, I think it's going to be part of the Valentine's suite that's going to be in the mini catalog this year, and I figured might as well get it now. And I really like it. So going back to the dies, so I love when you get dies like this that you get to work on scenes. You guys know I love scenes. So this is like a little mountain, right, with some grass. Love that one. And then this is probably my fave. I know this is not very good, but this is the best I could do. But so this has the mountain, like a little mountain as well, just like this. Okay, how just like this, right? So this, but it does have like little holes there, and I really, really like it. So these, to me, these are dies that are very useful just in general, right? Like you don't need um, a whole lot. Like I guess, okay, let me try to put 2 and 2 together and see what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that there are dies that are standalone that are wonderful to use if you like to build. Hey, Mary, how are you? If you like to build scenes. And these are one of those. And the last die that does that is this one. And I have it somewhere. Maybe not. Well, I had it, but it does create so the negative of this. Sorry, but it's just like this. And again, I really, really like whatever has grasses and stuff like this. Now, like I've said many times in the past, something like this or something like this, you can totally cut on acetate and you create your own stencil, right? There's also stencils type in Amazon that you can get, and I've created my own. So these are amazing. I really love those. And on top of that, it brings a like an arch that, I guess, let me show you this here. So if you do this, the top is what creates these in the paper. So you can just like do this, for example. We were talking about what would you do, so you can create something like this, right? I mean, like nicely, but something like this. And then you just have a card right there and there and put a sentiment in here and boom, you're done. Right? Not a whole lot it's needed. So I really like that arch. And then it does create another set like this. So you can do the other way around. Just cut it, I guess, cut this piece with this, with one of these, and put this um, on just a solid cardstock, and that would look super cute too. So it has a lot of potential. I think I really like it, but again, I mean, unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, but I am a gardener, right? So these like really calls my name. I have to be mindful here because I thought it was going to fit in here, but it did not fit there. So I will have to cut another piece later on for this to fit in my little square box in here so I don't get anything lost. But again, I think these are very cute. So this is the sweet. I don't know if I can show the bee mine. I wish I could because it's adorable. And that one will actually match very well with the little bear because it has the bear. Oops, that's not what I want. The bear has some like honey in it, so that will be kind of like, you know, 2 and 2. But these are very cute. So the other thing I did get, and I don't know if you guys have gotten it, but I did get it, and I'm not going to make an alteration of it. I'm going to make it as is, and it is, guys, sorry about this mess, it's crazy. So I'm going to put all these in here because I was just trying to figure out what was what. And it is the new, okay, back in here, the new kit. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I got it because I want to make it. I'm going to send it as a little gift to my niece and nephew. So I love it. So it brings these clothes themes, and obviously I just got this, so I have not even had a chance to really look what's in here. But I really like it, and I think it's totally worth it if you have kids, because it's in, I think, I'm really bad pronouncing today. So it's called Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit, and so what you create is kind of like, you know, your countdown kit, so you can put stuff, and it has little bags in here, and I think it'll be amazing to put like little gifts, like chocolates, for example. If you have a couple kids, put a couple chocolates in here and they can open every day, or little reminder notes, or I don't know. I just think this has a lot of potential. So I'm going to make this and send it to my niece and nephews, and that's why I order it. But it's just very beautiful, right? I think, look how beautiful this is. It brings all these to create your little wreaths, and okay, those are my friends. More stuff. Look how beautiful these are, right? I just think it's really gorgeous, and it has colors I like very much. Look how beautiful our poinsettias don't fall. Anyways, I think it's totally worth it. I don't know, have you guys gotten it? Has anybody gotten this one? I'm really, really excited about making this one. I may even make an extra one of those simple stamping. Um, one of the simple stamping Sundays, maybe making this kit as is, or part of it. I don't know. Oh, well, and Yvette, I'm just gonna say this, right? I did not know, and I was not sure. And if I am not sure, I don't want to get in trouble with compliance for showing something that I am not supposed to show. I can't wait to show you guys that stuff. It is very beautiful, and like I've seen cards and everything, but I've seen cards done, like shown in the demonstrator, um, in the planning place, which is the Facebook group for demonstrators. If you're not, and I am just not sure if it is possible. So I don't want to get in trouble for no good reason. Like I think again. Um, there's plenty, and if I have different news, I will show it another day. It's fine. The last thing I got, guys, and I want to show you just because these are super cheap. These are on sale now, in the clearance. I was gonna say the clearance aisle. In the clearance part, and guys, I have to say they're really, really cheap. And so I wanted to show you this just because they are cheap. And if you, these are really good for Christmas and for, oh my God, I'm trying to look at the price of them. And maybe they're gone already because I ordered this a while. No. So all this was like $10. It brings, I think it doesn't say, but it brings, okay, maybe it says here. It brings 8 boxes for $4. So it's a really good, price, especially now that, or today and tomorrow that you have free shipping. This is just a good thing to get for Christmas, I think, right? So Christmas, for Thanksgiving, if you have people over for Thanksgiving at dinner, you can make little treat, I don't know, muffins or whatever to kids. Oh my God, yeah, me too. So these, I just think that these are endless, right? You can get them and use them any year, anytime. And same with these. These are the square pillow boxes, but I didn't see them today. Now that I think of in the clearance rack. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've seen them. Maybe they're gone already. So just kidding. I'm not showing you this. I got a few things that are very useful. So these are also, they were also like $4 or something like that. And I just think that these are super useful now. Come Valentine's, if you have kids that, they like to give little treats, this can be really useful. So anyways, that's what I got. I made it, guys. I'm sorry I talked too much today, but I really wanted to show you that. And so, just another checkout. This is the card we made today. Super cute. Well, I think it's super cute anyways. But yeah, super cute because you just open it and then you have thanks and thanks. And I really like that it says thanks everywhere. And you still have some time, not some time, some space here to write or some space here to write. Or like if you want to get creative, you can put something here. Oh, yeah. Well, Yvette, I kind of agree with you on that one. I'm really good at buying. I am using, so I'm really good. I'm going to be really good at using this paper pumpkin kit. I think I'm going to use them all. Yes, thank you, Adrian. Thank you for that reminder. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I did not meant for this to be this long. Let me come up here. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much for being here with me. It was lovely to see you all. We will, like I said, I'm trying to think, probably Friday I will have around 6 my regular card, and it's super cute, by the way. And then we'll have Simple Stamping Sunday video. So I'm back more or less on track. thank you for being here, guys. I'm so glad you liked the card, Brenda. And again, let me know if you need anything. I just want to send to you all hugs, and Ida, you're in my heart, so you know. And I just hope your mom will have liked the card today. But you're in my heart and in my prayers. Anything else, guys? I don't think so. We made it. Only a few mistakes. Not so bad for coming back from not doing any crafting for a few days. So, sending all my love to you and wishing you a wonderful rest of your week. And God bless you all. Thank you.